For years, One Piece has built its world on mystery. The Void Century, the Ancient Kingdom, Joy Boy. We've had pieces, poneglyphs, theories, scattered clues, but nothing until now. Chapter 1138 just changed everything. This isn't just another cryptic flashback. This is history, hidden in myth, masked as legend. A prophecy? A retelling? Or maybe the truth that the world government tried to erase? And if what we're looking at is what we think it is, then Oda just exposed the greatest lie, the three worlds, a cycle of destruction and rebirth. At first glance, this spread looks like a piece of ancient folklore. Three distinct eras, three cycles of existence. But pay attention, because buried in this myth is a story we already know. The rise and fall of great civilizations, the war between gods and men, the eternal struggle between the oppressors and the oppressed. And at the center of it all, the sun god. But this isn't just a random god in some distant legend. This is the very name that the world government tried to erase, the figure that the enslaved prayed for, and now we're seeing his full history. The first world, the rise and fall of the sun god. It starts with fire. The earth burns. The hearts of men are consumed with desire. They reach for the forbidden star. What is this star? A power? A treasure? The One Piece itself? All we know is that its discovery triggers everything. From whispered prayers, the sun god rises, beckoned by the enslaved. This sounds eerily familiar, because who was the first person in One Piece to speak of Nika? Who were the people that passed his legend down through generations? The enslaved, Fisher Tiger, the people of Skypiea, the slaves of Marijois. This god isn't some divine ruler. He is freedom incarnate, a god not of kings, but of the oppressed. And just like that, the world turns against him. A serpent of fire, a god of destruction, cast the world into ruin. Could this be Emu, a celestial entity? Or is this a metaphor for the very first rulers of the world, the original oppressors? All we know is that by the end, the world was thrown into darkness. The sun god and everything he stood for was wiped from history. The second world, the age of the moons. But something stirs. The god of the forest summoned its devils. Now, this is where things get interesting. The god of the forest. Could this be an ancestor of the D-Clan? A force tied to Elbaf's great tree? And the devils, are they the people of the ancient kingdom? The Lunarians? The ones who carried on the will of Joy Boy? Whatever the case, this was the start of a war. The age of the moons. The ones under the half moon and full moon dreamed, but the ones who slew the sun defied even themselves. This line changes everything, because it suggests that the sun god's killers, whoever they were, betrayed their own kind. This could explain why Emu sits on that empty throne. The ones who took power didn't do so as rightful rulers. They did it by betraying something even greater. And when they did, the sea god's wrath fell upon them. Could this be why the red line exists? Why the sea itself became an endless battlefield? And just like before, history was erased. They would not meet again. The third world, the present and beyond. And now we enter the final age. The world is in chaos, the past is forgotten, but its shadow looms. The sun god shall rise once more, laughing, dancing, guiding the world to its final act. This is happening right now. Luffy isn't just another pirate in a cycle of adventure. He is the final piece in a story that has repeated twice before. But will history finally change? Now let's talk about the visuals, Because Oda didn't just write this mythology. On the right, the rise of civilization, towers, smoke, industry, a serpent-like figure looms, breathing fire. This mirrors the first world, the time when power first consolidated into the hands of a ruling class. In the center, a massive tree stands tall, its roots stretching across history. Could this be the tree of knowledge, the Atom Tree, or something even greater, a connection to Elbaf, the origin of the ancient kingdom? And then on the left, war erupts, ships clash, swords are drawn, a massive, monstrous figure looms, opposing a warrior bearing the sun god's mark. And right there, at the heart of it all, a drum beating warrior, a man with a straw hat. This isn't just the past, this isn't just legend, this is what's happening right now. The world isn't just waiting for Joy Boy's return, it's reliving his final battle, the truth Oda just exposed. For over 25 years, One Piece has teased us with the idea of a lost history. The Void Century, the Ancient Kingdom, the battle between Joy Boy and the world government. But this is confirmation, a repeating cycle, a pattern where history erases those who fight for freedom. And now, Luffy stands as the final challenger. This isn't just about reaching Laugh Tale anymore. This is about breaking the cycle. And if the Sun God truly rises again, then the world as we know it will never be the same. What do you think this mythology really means? Is this the true history of Joy Boy, the D-Clan, the Ancient Kingdom? Drop your theories in the comments. And if you want more One Piece breakdowns like this, hit that like button and subscribe.